Good morning! Happy holidays! Happy holidays! Happy holidays! This video is going to be about how feminism has destroyed relationship formation. I think feminism is great in giving women equal power and an equal voice. We can vote, we can buy property, we can work. We have equal rights. However, I think we take it too far when we try to be like men. I get that women want to be in the military and they want to be police officers and they want to be firefighters, and that's fine. But I tell you, if I am in a burning building, I'd rather have a man carry me out. I think he's going to be stronger. And like I said in another video, in the military, they give the women easier tasks. They can't keep up with the rigorous training of men. I don't even think that there are any women in the elite forces. We are not men. And so sexually, physically, we're not like men. And that doesn't apply only to strength. It applies also to our sexuality. Sexually, our bodies work differently. Our erectile tissue is internal. It's more gentle and tender. It has a different response mechanism. Our orgasms work differently. And so the idea that women have had, well, I have birth control, I can work like a man, I can fuck like a man. I think we've done ourselves a great disservice, because fucking like a man requires us to ignore how our bodies function, in my opinion, and our emotions. Because in studies show that, in one study, 90% of women reported that they were drunk when they hooked up. They're not doing it sober. If you like it that much, you would do it sober right now in the middle of the day with no alcohol, no marijuana. That's what you would do, but you're not. And most women have regrets about their hookups and wish it was more than a hookup. They wish it would lead to dating or a relationship. And pretending that's not there, numbing themselves to do it, to be like a man, is not feminism. Feminism is embracing our power, our equal power, our power to own property, our power to have a voice, our power to express our feelings and our desires, our power to be women. How boring of a world if we are just like men. And that's what a lot of women try to do. They try to be just like men. So I'm going to invite you to have a new kind of power, which is your feminine power. And that's just your power to honor your feelings and not try to be like a man, and ask, like, what makes me different from a man? What can I bring to the table to offer to a man that he can't get from a man? And I'm going to say that to the extent that I have to push down my feelings and my desires and pretend I don't want a relationship and I'm okay with just fucking you, to the extent I have to numb my natural feminine body receptivity and all of that in order to act like you as a man, I am coming to you as less of a woman, as less of a person. Now, the same thing about feelings goes for men too. As feminism has taken hold, we women have demanded more of men, right? Whereas men now expect us to make our own money. They do. Men don't want to be providers anymore. Most men do not want to be providers anymore. They want the woman to have something going on and make her own money. And we want our men to also have feelings. And even though men have feelings too, we women have more access to our feelings. It's just biological, it's cultural, whatever it is. So when women go around fucking like men, it has spoiled men and made them forget. It's made them forget what else is possible from a woman. they see women as these controlling, bitchy people. They don't want a relationship with that. She's cold, she's bitchy, she's controlling. That's probably why they don't want relationships. Because if you knew that how women can be soft and nourishing and fun and playful and inviting, every man would want a relationship. Why don't they want one? I think because women have turned off their feminine energy. They go to work all day, they come home exhausted and stressed. That's not feminine and nourishing and fun and playful. They bitch about what is wrong with the guy, or they're single and hooking up like guys, being basically like men with vaginas. How inviting is that? I also want to say one more thing. When I see a guy who's kind of cute, I'm like, oh, it would be fun to get to know him and have him in my space and get to know him and see if I'm interested in him. And then he comes at me like, well, I just want something casual. I feel rejected and I feel hurt. It's disappointing. Why do men only want something casual? Maybe because so many women are giving it to them, but maybe also because they lost faith and hope in the beauty of the feminine energy, because we've spent years shredding it, trying to be like men. I really like this video. This is my third time making this video, and I'm like, wow, this came out really good this time. I think I'm onto something, but hey, drop your comments and let me know what you think.